What it is, y'all? How's everyone doing tonight? Alerts. We're gonna have to get alerts going. I know someone's gonna call me on that real quickly. All right, Sissy boy, what it is, man? Yeah, everything's good. It was just, you ever been so tired you can't sleep? Imagine that feeling, but you're like 2, and you can't quite comprehend that feeling at all. Pretty much how it is. Wasn't a big deal. Just, I think we've all been there. You have a long day. You finally lay down. And you're like, my God, it's 3 a.m. I just want to just pass out and die. And your brain's like, psst, hey. Shut up. Psst, hey. Oh my God, brain, I could just stab you with a Q-tip. Psst, remember last Wednesday? You stubbed your toe on the table. I bet you marred up the table. Brain, go to sleep. Psst, hey. Psst, hey. Oh my fucking God. Remember when you were 24? No, I don't. You did this thing that was really embarrassing. Let's dwell on it. I hate you so. Psst, hey. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I think we've all been there. Like, you lay down and your brain is just like randomly spitting facts at you. And you're like, I now cannot sleep and I am going to lose my mind. What an interesting. It's like, only dreams now. Oh, God. Yeah. All 2 of them with my kids. Oh, yeah, I see, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What it is, y'all. No, because the youngest didn't nap today. And we went out to just go blow off some steam. So took the kids to the park, had some fun. Went out to dinner, got home, and by the time we got home, lay everyone down to bed. Like, it's bedtime. Just go the fuck out. And my youngest sat there and screamed for 2 solid hours. It was horrible. And the kids were pretty bad today. Like, legitimately, they were pretty. Like, my kids aren't awfully behaved most of the time, but today was just one of those rare occasions where they were just driving the wife and I insane. Like, we were losing our shit. And, yeah. So by the end of the night, my wife's losing her mind, and I'm losing my mind, and I'm just like, all right, go take a break. I got this for a half hour. And then she'd tell me to go take a break, and she got it for a half hour. I was like last night, but instead of yeah. Oh, God. Yep. Oh. Been there. Been there, done that. Damn. Avon, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? Yeah. So I know I named the stream Storytime, and normally do Storytime on Sundays. Full disclosure. Number one, I've been having a blast with it. I've been having a fucking blast with Starship Troopers. I'm terrible at it, but I'm trying to get better. Especially as you consider I'm going to be streaming it from MomoCon next weekend. I will put a stream schedule up on the Discord and on social media, so it's going to be weird times. We're not streaming the normal times. Number two, I got a preview copy of it. Like, we got it for free. Legitimately, like, they were like, have a free copy of this game. By the way, have a few copies for your friends. And I was like, I love you, and I will bend over backwards to make you people happy. I do want to play it tonight. And so, full disclosure, guys, we're going to do probably about an hour of Danmachi. And then I'm going to switch over to Twitch, and we're going to do that for probably about another hour and a half, 2 hours. The Invisible Soda. That is water, sir. H2 fucking O. Because I've been out sweating my ass off. Also, if like, okay, so like that is the size of the cup. If I am drinking that much soda, just pump my kidneys now. Holy shit. It's the day after my muscle fitness routine, so I needed sleep. Oh, yes, yes. Absolutely. Jesus Christ. I So I've been feeling like I sit down a lot, right? Like obviously when you're making content and shit like that, and as a parent, and I don't get out much. I don't go to the gym anymore, which I really need to, and I know. So I kind of like just resigned myself to my health is just gonna be shit for a while. And I was randomly at we were at the in-laws yesterday, and my father-in-law got a new scale, and my youngest wanted to go stand on it, and I was like, whatever. Oh, Daddy, stand on the scale. I don't want to stand on the motherfucking scale. That Daddy to stand. Okay, fine. I'll stand on the fucking scale. So I step up on the scale. Now, mind you, jeans, t-shirt, keys in pocket, boots on. I say boots. They're steel-toed shoes, but they're big-ass fucking shoes. They're still tennis shoes, but they're big-ass steel-toed tennis shoes. It's hard to explain. Anyway, it's like somewhere between like a big chunky like 80s Sunday Hush Puppy shoe and like actual Skechers sneakers, but they're steel-toed. So like they weigh a ton. All my keys in the pocket, everything in my pockets, and I stand on that bitch and I go, this motherfucker says 190. I was convinced I was over 200. Fuck yeah, let's go. So I've been losing weight. I don't know how the fuck I've been doing it, but I've been losing weight. So we're gonna keep that shit going. Boots with the fur? Fuck yeah, boots with the fur. You know how we do. I just saw the water. How gross. Shut the fuck. Actually, I'm not beer later. I got some beer upstairs. We're gonna have that during the bug killing exercises. Stepped on the scale and it screamed, "Get off!" That's what I was expecting. I stepped on it and I was just like, with everything on, this thing can't be calibrated right. Apparently it is. So I was just like, okay, I ain't mad. Fuck it. I just waited at 222. That's what I thought. I was like, last time I checked, I was 210. 100% I was 210. And I've been eating out a lot. We've been eating a lot of fast food. And if we eat out, I get a soda. I try to limit it. I try to, like, one refill tops. Of course, we're there with the kids. So, like, fast food, you're still talking hour and a half to eat dinner. Lost 40 pounds this month. Nice, though. Hey, that's not bad. Zealous will do some Starship Troopers at midnight Eastern. Yeah. So I was feeling pretty good. Like when you I don't know if anybody's ever done that, but I expected to stand on there and go, "Oh my life, I hate everyone." You like way less than you expect. You're like, "Dang, I'll take that." Oh, and with everything in my pockets, like there's 10 pounds of shit on my body. I'm like, actually, that actually reminds me. I just got my lab coat in for my Professor Pilt costume, and it was an extra large. And I sat there going, "It's too big." So yeah, so we get some story done. Otherwise, I'm gonna get mega spoiled for any content this past. So the good news is this is the last week of school for the kids. So thankfully there's not a lot of shit going on. The problem with last week was there was just so much shit going on. So if I don't get any story done before the end of the stream, in essence I'm gonna do some story tomorrow night. Powering out my work right at 10 a.m. Didn't come back on until 3 p.m. Damn. Work 4 hours and I'm getting paid for 8 hours. Hey, you know what? I'll take that. All day long. All day long. Hell yeah, Spectre. Spectre had a great day. 90% diet, 10% regular. What? You're talking about your soda. Nah. I don't do diet soda, man. I can't. The taste is fucking terrible. I hate the taste of it. You put aspartame in anything, it just destroys the flavor. Just want to let you know, gotta hop in the shower real quick. Ew. That also sounds dangerous. Says I'm out if you're exterminating some bugs. All right, SD, you gotta have 40 minutes, Chief. You got about 40 minutes, and we'll be jumping over to Twitch. Also, I think I figured out why my GPU was fucking up, but I think it's actually slobs. So I set up OBS Studio for Twitch streams now. So I did some testing earlier. It seemed to go quite well. So hopefully we won't be having the problems we've been having. One more run. Let's go. Just drink green tea and water mostly. Sodas only every once in a while. I'm very much say I don't do green tea. I drink coffee and water. That's kind of it. Like flavored beverages around this house. I drink more beer than I drink soda, and I know that sounds bad, but legitimately, like I have two. I'm probably on average two. No, less than that nowadays. I bought a 4-pack last week, and I've only had one. So yeah, maybe a beer a week. And that's really low for me. Like I used to, for those that don't know, the reason that I used to do Mondays and Thursdays off is because Monday night was, oh no, we're not paying Irish. Fuck you. Go away. Monday night they had they had special events going on at my bar. And they have a beer club there where for every beer you have that's unique, you get like a point in the club and all this shit. I was drinking coffee from my Circle K. Ew, Circle K. Oh. I thought I was slumming it drinking Javalia. I've got like a Javalia Kona blend right now upstairs, and it's not even like proper Kona Mountain Kona. I was like, this is as low as well, actually I take it back. Cafe Bustelo, but Cafe Bustelo is just, oh my god, such an underrated coffee. But yeah. No. Gas station, no. Actually, funny enough, when we were driving back, did have a soda last night too. Because we were driving back last night from the in-laws' place. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then there was rain and shit. And I was like, I just want something. Like, if I'm driving late at night, I just need, it doesn't have to necessarily be, like, super caffeinated or anything. I just want something in my body. So sometimes I'll stop and get, like, a slushie or something like that. I was exhausted last night, so I stopped to get a NOS. And I think I drank half of it here. Actually, I like this, because the grapefruit flavor is fucking delicious. Spooner! 56 damn months! Holy shit! Hold up, what the fuck did he say? Just found an origami... I hope you step on a Lego. You mother... Cost me 35 cents a day for 22 ounces of coffee. Not worth. Not worth. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I'm drinking like some like $10 bag of Javalia and like slumming it, in my opinion. No, I got it. It did not hurt my brain. It hurt my soul. It's like Lionel popping in here with the random jokes. Oh damn! Did we even run one of these? Whatever, we'll run one more just to be on the safe side. Yeah. I don't know. I'm such a coffee snob. I can't drink bad coffee. Someone handed me a cup of Folgers the other day, and it's like it was I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, black silk. I'll sure, whatever. Well, it's like when I'm at Waffle House. Like, I don't go to Waffle House for the coffee, but that's all I want to drink. And as soon as I put it up to my lips, I go, oh god, it's yeah, no. But I will say that the Waffle House that's up here near me, they actually do serve Cafe Bustelo because the person that works there is Cuban, and it's great. I walk in there, she's like, oh, you want the dark roast? I'm like, yeah, please. Fuck yes. I love you. Pulls out her personal bag and makes a pot of the shit. I'm like, oh. Just give me like 14 waffles. I'll be fine. Let's go. I'm not leaving. The problem is they close at like 11 o'clock now. And I'm like, what kind of Waffle House closes at 11 o'clock at night? Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Either way, we have time for maybe a story or two. We can make time for a story. Spectre says I'll stick with my 7-Eleven coffee I hate. That's like, my wife likes Buc-ee's, and I'm like, no. I can't even walk into a Buc-ee's. I hate that place so much. It is literally like Walmart, but more people. Same type of people, but more people. And I don't know, a fucking mascot, which blows my mind. And my wife, whenever we're going through the north side of town where the Buc-ee's is, always wants to stop. No. And I can't, the coffee is you could walk in and you could smell the hazelnut. And I'm like, no. Fuck, I hate everything. Gotta watch with that coffee. Wait, what? Some places are insane? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Panera Bread is one drink that if you had 3 of them, you could end up hospitalized. Challenge accepted. I used to do Starbucks a lot. And I'm a real, like, stickler when it comes to my Starbucks. Because I only like one roast. And thankfully, the one that I frequented, well, actually, the 3 that I used to frequent, because different places I worked, they all would see me coming. It would be like, this motherfucker wants a pour over of that shit. Let's go. And I was like, yes. Ugh. So I'd walk in and they'd already be setting up the pour over. And I'm like, oh, they'd have the Chemex out. They'd be putting the filter. They'd be like, morning. And I'd be like, I love you guys. Let's go. And so they have the reward system where if you drink enough coffee, you get like whatever your free cup is. And I was like, I only like the one thing you have, but I also love espresso. And their espresso shots, like they put in things, suck, and they're just sugary and they're terrible. But like their proper true espresso is phenomenal. So like the actual like proper like brewed espresso, not the pre-made shot bullshit, the brewed espresso. And I was just like, I asked her and I said, you're in the Panera Sip Club as well? I am not. Yeah, you absolutely can OD on caffeine. So it was not the smartest thing ever, but there was one morning, I think we were on an AMV deadline, and I'd been up till 2 a.m. finishing this. Funny enough, the video is actually still featured on Weird Al's website, hilariously. But I was just up finishing that video, and it's a My Little Pony video too, hilarious. I really should share that one more often because that one was actually a joy to make, and I still love it to this day. But I'd had 2 hours of sleep, and I was exhausted, and I was terrible. And they're like, "Oh, you have your free drink," and I was like, "Let's go! Can you fill like your biggest like they have the venti cup, and then they have the big plastic fucking cup. Like, can you fill that with espresso?" And she looks at me, she goes, maybe. She's like, the problem is like you have to fill the venti cup and let the espresso cool a little bit. But she's like, by the time we fill the venti cup up anyway, with proper espresso, not like the pump shots, but the proper Anascada espresso. So by the time we fill that up, it's gonna be cool anyway. So that as we add the espresso into the plastic cup, it should be fine. So I had one of their big fucking plastic cups full to the top of espresso, not the pump shots. Espresso. I had a great day. I don't remember shit from it, but I had a great day. I probably climbed the walls of that building to get in. I didn't take the elevator that day. I like Spider-Man'd up the side. What you doing? I had an espresso. You had one espresso? No. Like, I don't know how many fill that. 47. How many shots of espresso go in one of those big cups? Remember once I drank 12 shots in the dark? Hell yeah, dude. Wait, that's... You're not talking about espresso, are you? Glory holes don't count. I mean, actually, I guess they do, but that's a whole different ball game. I'm like, can you? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask that question because I don't know if I want the answer. I mean, I'm not one to judge. I don't give a fuck. You have to take 15 shots of Cuban coffee. Spectre, I will do that. Oh my god, dude! We used to have where Vic's old apartment was. There was a Cuban restaurant right down the street, and we used to go there all the damn time. And story time here, yeah, we'll do some story time. We got some time to do some story time. And after I'd order the same thing every fucking time, carne frita. Oh my fucking God, I love carne frita. Holy goddamn shit. And every time I'm ordering the same thing, and every single time after the meal, you want dessert? And I'm like, yes, I'd like a cup of coffee. So, oh, okay. No. Cuban coffee. Oh, okay. And they bring that bitch out, like, filled to the brim, dark as, like, my soul. And it was so... I got hooked on Cuban coffee. Funny enough, when I was working at... I'll do Faith Stones, too. When I was working at Walmart, I got hooked on Cuban coffee. Because this is back when they used to hire people who were not necessarily legally in this country. And... which is funny, because when that whole thing went down... The guy that was our day janitor was from Cuba and was very not legal. That's the guy that used to give me the Cuban coffee. Like, he used to import the shit. He would, like, have his family bring it in and shit. He'd bring me coffee and cigars. The dude was just a legend. But the people that actually got busted, the people that they actually had to wind up deporting, were our late-night janitors from Russia. Which I thought was hilarious. So all of our day janitors were not here legally, barely spoke a lick of English. And I used to love his stories. Dude, his stories were great. But this dude would bring me coffee and cigars, and he was such a legend. The meter can stretch all she wants. I'm just saying. I'm a man who likes a good view. I'm just sorry. All right, let's do some dispatch quests and some phase stones. Then we can do some story time. Boom. Boom. I've been so bad this month. I honestly don't know if I'm going to get all of my my monies again. Boom. What am I up to? I'm up to 6,000 Iris. My goal is like 12. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm going to be totally honest. I have been very, very, very naughty this month with the dispatch quests and really everything. I'm just a bad person in general. Consider the gods are described as perfect. Oh, she probably doesn't have back problems. I mean, so I'll agree with you on that one. If we could both agree that Freya has no diseases and would be a joy to plow. Listen, I'm a simple man. I'm a very simple man. But when it comes to very attractive half-naked females, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Bro, girl, can I get your autograph? She'd be, absolutely. No, not the glossy. Of course, Freya has no diseases. I mean, this is true. A midwood cure. I mean, and you know what? I'd go full Hermes mode too. I would drink the bathwater. The story part is like, now you know a little bit more about Hermes. You know Hermes knew. Like, there was no question. Hermes knew. Hermes got Belle to drink Amid's bathwater, knowing goddamn well that it was Amid's bathwater. Just saying. Just saying. Just throwing that little knowledge nugget at you. And I would do it too. I don't give a fuck. I am an absolute dirty old man. I just fuck it. I've given up pretending to be a decent human being. Cause why? What's it gonna get me? You know, oh, you were a good boy. Today you get a cookie. Mother, I'm a grown ass man. I'll go buy my own fucking. Shut the shit up. I had this Russian dude as my 8 a.m. lab class TA. He was, yeah. Dude, Russians are amazing. Those overnight people were great because they would show up just like plotzed. But they got the job done. They worked hard. That was actually mentioned in Ishtar's district. Documented family cures diseases for... Oh, did they mention that? That actually sounds familiar. Was that in the light novels or did they mention it in the anime? But I mean, it would make sense. Like, especially considering, you know, back in the day, syphilis was, you know, legitimately everywhere. Syphilis was... Shit. How many people have, like... Well, I guess maybe the new series got to it. I don't remember. But I remember reading Berserk when they got to the whole syphilis thing. And it was horrifying. If I wasn't already, like, a major germaphobe and terrified of, you know, catching diseases, that would have just turned... It was in the light novel? Okay. It sounds familiar, but I have to go back and... I need to just go restart the light novel from the beginning. I really do. Damachi world has better healthcare than our world. Well, that's not hard. Let's be honest here. let's be totally fair. Hermes is lucky enough having Osphey. Just yeah. Listen, Hermes is a whole other situation. I mean, a whole ass other situation. Why am I getting an ad? Look, you ever notice, like, in the bottom of Windows, now it gives you, like, a little blurb? Like, usually it's the weather for me. But now it just gave me the exchange rate for yen. I don't know why it was doing that. Feel sorry for how much she has get overworked. Oh, well, Osphey is just... She knows what... There's no questions what's going on there. She knows damn well what she got into, and that's her call. I'm just saying. Like, you know, you knew. All right, where did we leave off with the story? I think we were... Here, let me pull up the episodes. Oh, shit. I lost all my... Did I lose all my... Oh, my mother... Yeah, whatever. It's a damn thing. Okay. So... Where did we leave off? Do I forget to bring a towel? What? We literally just did dispatch quests. Come on. Pay attention. I don't pay attention to me either. Blah, 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 blah. All right. So I'm going to say where did we end up? South Park reference. I'm enjoying the last few minutes of the SF6 beta. Oh, Street Fighter 6 beta? How is it? I was never as big into Street Fighter. I was more Mortal Kombat. But, you know, we can do some Eyes Worse to close out the stream. Let's see here. So we did... should be up here in just a second. Battle 1-8. Alright, so we're on 1-9. Alright. Oscar's only following orders. I mean... Bruh. Oh! You're absolutely right. We do need to check tickets. I think we had some that were expiring, didn't we? 8 days. Let's see. 18 days. Oh, these go for a while. And then 10 days. Nah, we'll be good. We'll do some on Wednesday. She didn't want to do it, but yeah, she could have abstained. Venom Snake, what it is, man. Big fan of Waifu Fighter. Pretty sure that was DOA. But yes, Vic, I also like DOA. Listen, anytime you could turn up the jiggle, you know a game is just top tier. All right, let's switch over to the recording screen. Yeah, that was a double deluxe, all right. You ain't lying. Okay. No audio from the game. That's always good. Let's see. Where's our game audio? Okay, hear it a little bit. Can you guys hear game audio at all? I gotta turn the volume up in my headset like completely. Let's do a sound check real quick. Alright, sound check, mic test 1, fuck. Fuck, shit, stack. You take some fuck, then some shit, and then you get a fuck shit stack. A fuck shit stack. I don't know if you're aware of this, but it's a stack of fuck shit on top of itself. May or may not have known. It's a bit of a secret. Sound check, mic test. That sounds good there. Alright. Mic test is good. Alright. She said specifically she... Wait, what? Lionel, the hell are you talking about? Alright. So we're going to do story 1-9, which will put us basically at the end of 110. It'll put us like, what, the halfway point, give or take? Well, less than the halfway point. Alright. Per usual, guys, I'm going to record an intro. I'm going to record what voice channel we're using for Orkin Time. We'll probably use the Ducks. Get ready. Are you joining us for Orkin Time? Fuck yeah. Alright. So, Vic, since I'm going to record this, we might go slightly over, because I do want to get this recording out. But we'll be there shortly. Basically, we'll do this. We'll do a little bit of Eyes Wars, and then we'll call it. so we can do some Orkin time. All right, let's go. I am, of course, going to mute audio or mute the desktop audio. Desktop audio am muted. Here we go. What it is, y'all? It's your old boy Pilka. We are back once again with more Knossos War. Let's just jump in. I've been enjoying this story quite a bit. The story is fantastic. Oh, I didn't. Hold on. We're going to redo that. Is this launch on global? What launch? Hold on. I didn't click replay, so we're going to do that one more time. What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back with more Knossos War. Let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump in. We're on boss 1-9, I believe. Yeah. And we're, of course, going to replay the story. This should get us to pretty close to halfway. Today will be the start of the war. Oh, the Knossos. Yep, there they go. They're going into Knossos. Oh, speaking of which, we were just talking about her on the stream. There's a mid. And she's going to play the healer. We have support. We have support. Proper sisters. Oh, of course. Of course. Aww. She's so adorable. No, not Lena. Ben is so rude. So rude.
それでさ、アイシャは春姫たちとの遠征についていっちゃって、私にも関わるなって言ってたんだけど。
じゃあ来るんじゃねえバカ女。
でもやっぱり来ないのは違うなって思って。ベートローが私も一緒に。
余計な真似すんな。来るんじゃねえ。てめえは雑魚だ。
Okay. Alright, bet. Chill. Alright, just chill.
地上に残ってガネーシャファミリアと一緒にいる。待ってやがれ。
取ろうが帰ってきてね。いってらっしゃい。ゲミョなあ、あのアマゾネスベラが
Lena doesn't deserve that kind of treatment.
うちのファミリアの違法バレるんじゃないか、アスフィー。
あなたの口の軽さとどっこいどっこいですよ、ルルネ。つまり私の頭痛がひどくなるだけなので安心なさい。
同盟を組んでたんだからこの第一進行に参加しなきゃいけないのはわかるけど、メールよな。トラップ解除はまだいいとして、バカでかい迷宮をマッピングしろなんて。しかもこの迷宮
Yeah,
めちゃくちゃやばいんだろ。
Kanasa seems massive here.
ロキファミリアの後についていくだけ。彼らが掃除した道をこそこそ調べる簡単な仕事。それ以上でも以下でもありません。肩の力を抜いておきなさい。それにこちらには強力な援軍がついていますからね。
Look how nonchalant. Oh. Fair enough. Fair enough. This is a big group, man.
レフィーヤも同じ部隊のようだな。
ディオニュソス様の護衛ですか。すっかりあの方の右腕。
Man, I just realized, thinking about it too, like, with as much as they build up Ryu, and Belle and her were pretty close to on par in, you know, the season 4 story arc.
寵愛を独占しただけのくせに。
It tells you just how much he's progressed since the beginning of the franchise.
確かディオニュソスファミリアの副団長で同胞のアウラ・モーリエルさん。
あの方を連れてこそこそと動き回っていると思ったら、こうして派閥まで巻き込んで。今度は私たちを殺しますか、バンシー。すまない。
Hmm.
待ってください、そんな言い方。
けれど今だけはくだらない確執は捨てます。事態は把握しています。そしてディオニュソス様にも言われました。これは殺害された仲間たちの弔い。くだらない因縁で 同じファミリアをないがしろにする理由はない。アウラ。せいぜいロキファミリアの邪魔にならない程度には協力します。あなたもその同胞にすがってないで役目を果たしてください。
She seems like a ray of sunshine.
っていうところですかね。よかったですね、ビルビスさん。
Some of these character dynamics are just the weirdest thing.
フィルビスと他の団員たちには隔たりがあるが、なんとか今回だけはその溝を取り払ってもらった。アウラも里い子だ。都市の存亡がかかっている作戦に市場を持ち込まないさ。
わしからすればお主らがついてくることの方が大丈夫なのか問いたいところじゃが。
すまんなガレス。けどうちらが必要になる時が必ず来る。絶対きっと多分。せやからしっかりうちら守ってな。
I mean, I'm fairly impressed.
だが私はともかく子供たちは存分に使ってくれ。
I
先ほども言ったよう
didn't
に
really take Loki to be one to
私
stay,
たちも一丸になっている。
maybe not necessarily on the front line, but on the battlefield. That's fairly impressive, I'll be honest.
念のためや。持っとけ。
That, if anything, is proof Loki's actually taking this
マジッ
seriously.
クアイテム。遠隔で会話するためのものか。ありがとう、ロキ。
総員準備。
Yeah, this is it. This is the war. Here we go. No turning back now.
作戦開始。
時間だ。
Yep.
一連の戦いに決着をつける。行こう。
All right. Well, normally I'd call it there, but let's do one more and let's just get into the start of the war. So we're looking at Battle 110. We need to make sure we hit replay story, and let's check this out.
行くぞ。ゴール基地だ。
Been playing a lot of Starship Troopers, so those little things kind of give me the jollies at the moment. Depends on whether you how quickly you watch this as to what relevance that has. Somebody watching this 3 years down the road is gonna be like, that old game?
そっちこそタイミングを合わせなさいよ。
扉が開くぞ。 次行くぞてめえら。みんな急げっす。柱を立てて扉を固定するっす。アキたちを見失ったらダメっすよ。
Yep, there they go. Man, if you only watched the anime, you didn't really get like the full scope of how just immense this this fake dungeon is. It's man-made dungeon. It's not even really a fake dungeon. It's just a man-made. I don't know. What would you consider? Would you consider it a false dungeon or just a man-made dungeon? Hard to tell. Because I guess technically the dungeon is, I say sentient, but it's basically presented in the light novels a lot like a deity in and of itself. Huh. So maybe calling it a fake dungeon is a bit, while truthful, maybe not necessarily representative of the big picture. Or I could be overthinking it too. That's a distinct possibility.
癒しの雫、光の涙、永遠の聖域。範囲5メートル、全負傷者降下範囲内、行使します。ディアフラーテル。
Damn, go girl.
コンチ、富士の呪いを制したというのか。バルカ様のカースウェポンを無効化。
私が全てを癒します。全ての呪いを殺します。ですから、どうか皆さんは心置きなく戦ってください。
Damn.
アミトすごい。
She is putting in work. Holy crap.
注文通り暴れてやるわよ。行くぞーら。
Now they've already kind of spoiled the whole evilist thing, but I imagine they're going to do a bit more with that coming up, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
遅れを取るな。
ディオンドラの名のもとに命じます。
Nice.
デアセイント、ヒーラーでありながらここまで法外なのですか？
Mm-hmm.
魔導士
Apparently.
マジックサークルを広げてる。
私がいればアイテムの消費を気にする必要はありませんか。他の者が言えば単なる妄言になってしまう。
Thin smug.
大したヒーラーだよ、君は。
That's with reason, though, to be fair.
部隊を指揮する身としては非常に助かるんだが、マインドの方は大丈夫かい、アミット。
問題ありません。マジックポーションの数が十分。補給なしでも男女20階層相当の童貞などは維持することを保証しましょう。
I mean, he's very matter of fact about it, too.
次の遠征についてきてもらいたいくらいだよ。ところで彼女の方はどうかな。
問題ありません。フィン団長が私たちに預けてくれたおかげで十二分にものになってくれました。今回のカース対策に限って言えば彼女は私と肩を並べるほどのヒーラーです。
Southeast area now.
カースが知ったこと、足を引っ張りやがって。
止まらないでください、ベイトさん。私が癒します。集まれ。
Ah, she has a thing to do now. So, what I think we mentioned it in one of the previous episodes, but in the light novels, she is killed off. So this is all new territory for her. This is not light novel canon. This has been retconned. It's kind of neat too. It gives her something more to do.
カースが消えた。
すごいわリーネ。アミットにしか直せないカースを解除するなんて。
一度このカースで死にかけたせいなのかは分かりませんけど、私の血とそして魔力に耐性がついたみたいなんです。
Surprise.
今日までアミットさんたちの下でしっかり修行してきました。
Yep.
ヒーラーとして皆さんを支えられる仲間として。だからベイトさん、あなたが救ってくれたこの命はもう雑魚じゃありません。進んでください。私がずっと皆さんの呪いもあなたの傷も癒します。
I mean, I'm all for this. It's
傷を塞ぐ程度で生きがってんじゃねえぞ。
it's a role they desperately need for this assault, but it's just different.
死ぬ気でついてこい。癒せるもんなら癒してみやがれ。
Did you say yes, ma'am? To... Okay. Now we're to get the northeast area. Why do we get the feeling we're to get northwest next?
カースの飛躍の効果はもとよりリーネも問題なさそうだ。部隊一つを支えられる存在になるなんて本当に嬉しい誤算だ。君がここにいてくれて嬉しく思う、リーネ。敵の攻勢が緩んだ。ここからは迎撃ではなく進行主体に切り替える。準備してくれ。
かしこまりました、フィン団長。私は戦線を維持することはできますが、戦況を見通すことはできません。このまま攻略作戦は順調に進むとお思いですか？
このまま圧倒するというわけにはいかないだろう。この程度でクノストスが倒れるはずがない。敵にはクリーチャーもいる。だが 僕たちも
It'll
負
be
けるわ
interesting
け
to
には
see
い
how
かな
that
い。
plays out too.
今度こそ勝たせてもらう。
They're really building her up to be the final boss, so we'll have to see how that plays out. But for now, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We'll be back with more Knossos War coming up really soon. We're not ending, guys. Just once again, we're not ending. And I apologize. Someone jumped in. Who was that? Someone jumped in right as we started recording. I couldn't respond because we were in a recording session. Hush! Hopefully you're still here. Yes, this is the US version. There are different versions for US, Europe, Asia, and Japan. And I think China too, but I think theirs is a little bit different than ours. But essentially all those versions, with the, I believe, exception of the Chinese version, are all pretty much synced up at this point. Alright. We answered the question. Yeah, the problem is it didn't really... It looked kind of bad because I wasn't responding, even though, like, I was obviously recording. I just wanted to make sure that I responded. Hopefully that person's still here. Alright. Let's go ahead. Oh, I have some errors here, I bet. Login errors. It's close to 100, though. Alright. We'll do some quick Eyes Wars, then I'm going to jump over to Twitch. And I would imagine I'm going to do pretty crap at this, because I am generally pretty crap at this. Alright. Ooh, that reminds me. I need to see if Vic's still here. I need to talk to him. Because on top of getting Starship Troopers installed, I want to see if I can get a copy of Popcorn Rocket installed on there. For next week, obviously. I will be streaming next weekend from the convention, but it will not be at our normal times. So I probably will not be doing our normal streams. Because I will be at the con and hanging out with people and having just a genuinely good time. So, yeah. The convention, in case anybody is wondering, is MomoCon. It is a convention we've been taking part of since literally before the convention existed. As weird as that sounds, it is what it is. The convention used to take place on the Georgia Tech campus at, obviously, the University of Georgia Tech, and we got commissions to do some work for them for one of the precursor conventions, and ever since then we've been part of the group. It's been a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoy this group. We've got some great memories. We've had some wonderful times over the years. Been doing it since 2004, so this will be 20 years of MomoCon for us. I think 19 years officially of the convention itself, but 20 years of our involvement, so that's super fun. No! Got it. No! Get the Hestia bomb! Get the damn Hestia bomb! Ah, fuck. Thank you, Adobe. Always with the midstream alerts. You can never alert me when I'm just chilling. It's always got to be midstream for some flippin' reason. Missed that toad. Ah! I missed the toad, then I hit the frickin' stupid red bubble. Alright, well, I suck. Always have, always will. So what we're gonna do now is normally we stream Danmachi for about 2 hours, but I did get a free key for the new Starship Troopers game, so we are gonna switch over to the Twitch side of things. I'm gonna brew myself some coffee real quick, and then run back down here, and we're gonna be killing some bugs. It's gonna be a blast. So please do join us over there on Twitch. Other than this, I'll be back Wednesday at the normal time for our usual Danmachi live stream. Hopefully this week is a lot more calm. It should be a lot more calm than last week was. Yeah, it'll be a blast. So, hope to see you guys again soon. Hope to see you guys over on Twitch, if not already. Are you excited for the obscure horror films coming out later? Going to be a Backrooms film and FNAF? I'll be honest with you, like, I'm not a big FNAF fan. I don't like jump scares. I want things that are legitimately, like, psychologically creepy. I don't know anything about Backrooms, but give me a haunted house movie any day of the week, things like that. But I don't know. My nephew's all about FNAF. Like, he loves FNAF, so he's gonna be about that FNAF. And that's not really my thing. Though there was the Nick Cage one. It wasn't FNAF per se, but it was essentially the same thing. That I would want to see, but that's because I love Nick Cage. Alright, so we are going to recess over to Twitch. Thank you all so much. Sorry it was a short stream. Sorry things have been a bit hectic this week, but hopefully this week it'll, or last week, but hopefully this week it'll slow down. See you guys over on Twitch, I hope. Done by the filmmaker on YouTube that popularized it. Huh. Interesting, I'll have to look for it. KO to scary. And on that note, I love Kano. You shut your mouth. I'll catch you guys later. Have a great evening, and I hope